Hello and welcome to the Legacy IAS Academy. So today we will discuss the ongoing farmers protest basically in the context of Uttar Pradesh, not in the context of Punjab and Haryana farmers. Their demands may be different, but here we are going to discuss about the farmers protest in Uttar Pradesh. Thousands of farmers basically they are marching to Delhi. They are voicing the long standing grievances about the land acquisition, compensations and the government inactions. So what are their demands? Why are they protesting? And what lies ahead? Let's break it down one by one. So this protest basically has caught national attention. It is not just about the land, it is about the justice, rights and the promises made by authorities. Understanding their key demands and reasons for marching toward Delhi give us valuable insight into their plight. So the thing is this, we are going to discuss about, see, earlier farmers they were also protesting. For example, we have seen they are protesting from the last 1 decade. Farmers are protesting because of various reasons, like they are demanding the minimum support price, that is MSP. And earlier we have seen farmers they were protesting regarding the repealing of 3 farm bills. We have discussed that already in detail. And important problem that farmer is facing, the input cost whatever they are putting, they are not able to get back whenever they are going to sell the products in the market. So because of that the farming's incomes is very less or minimal, because we cannot increase our per capita income without increasing the farmer's income. So but in this particular episode where we are discussing about the farmers protest in context of Uttar Pradesh, so their problem is not about basically the minimum support price or regarding any input cost. Their main problem is land acquisition. When government has taken the land, but government has failed to provide the proper compensation to them. So basically this protest basically began on 25th November 2023 outside the Noida Authority office and escalated by December 2 when farmers reached Delhi-Noida border. So around 5,000 farmers, they from regions like Meerut, Greater Noida, Bulandshahr, they joined hands under the banner of various farmer groups, including like Sanyukt Kisan Morcha, Bharti Kisan Parishad, and Kisan Mazdoor Morcha. So we can see over here is key protest mein what are those organizations they are included, basically they are the part of it. So we can see Sanyukt Kisan Morcha, Bharti Kisan Parishad and Kisan Mazdoor Morcha. This is very important. Basically when we are going to cover GS paper 2, you will cover pressure groups. In the pressure group topics you can cover about various actually farmers organizations also. Clear? So that is the important thing is. Now what are the farmers key demand? If we need to understand what is the farmers key demands are, so when we understand farmers key demand, so usse pehle we need to understand where is this area is. See, New Delhi, everyone is aware. If you see the map, in New Delhi के पास में जाके आपको Noida is this area and this is the Greater Noida, another area, correct? ये आपका हरियाणा का जैसे फरीदाबाद area will come and that is New Delhi, and this is for example Uttar Pradesh will start. So this is entire Uttar Pradesh. So Noida and Greater Noida they are coming in Uttar Pradesh. So what the thing is there is already for the, for example for Greater Noida or for example New Noida, another important area is coming, like New Noida is also coming. So in New Noida or Greater Noida, government has actually acquired lot of land, but government is not paid them back the proper compensation. That means whatever the current market price of the land is, they have received 1/4 of the market price of that land. So because of that reason farmers has put some key demands. We need to understand those key demands. So सबसे important demand है allocation of 10% of the acquired land as a plots for the original owners. That means they want this to be returned as plots for original owners whose land were taken for development projects. Example, like if government has taken 100 acres of land, government has taken 100 acres of land, then 10 acre of land government need to as reserve. In this 10 acre of land government need to make basically the plots, for example residential plots, and these residential plots need to be given back to those farmers who has basically who have given this 100 acre of land. So this is the first demand they are asking. Second demand they are asking about this 64.7% increase in compensation for land acquired between 1997 to 2008. Understood this? So this demand basically stem from the argument that current market value of land has increased significantly. compared to the compensation offered in the past. मतलब जो भी उनको compensation पहले मिला था, current value market अगर देखा तो वो 4 to 5 times बढ़ गया है. So they are think that they have lost actually lot of income. Another important benefit that they want legal benefits for the displaced families. मतलब those families who are displaced because they have given up their land, उनको क्या क्या फायदा होना चाहिए कि 10% रिजर्वेशन इन स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस in Gautam Buddha Nagar area for those children, and free electricity and water provisions also should be given to the displaced families. This was another ground, the demand they are asking. Clear? So these demands basically stem from the prolonged exploitations and unfulfilled promises by the authorities. Now, this important thing, see, since 2008, farmers have voiced concern over land acquisition and inadequate compensation. In February 2023, protests were halted at the, for example, Dalit Prerna Sthal in Noida after the Uttar Pradesh government assured the actions. A committee also was formed to address these issues, but farmer alleged that no significant actions has been taken. So first we need to understand what was that committee and what was the recommendation of that committee. Clear? So what is the recommendation of that committee is, this committee has given some recommendations. First recommendation was this satellite based survey of the rural population. That means jo area hai, that is Noida and Greater Noida, New Noida and Greater Noida. So first we need to conduct a satellite based survey of the rural population of that particular area. This was the first, conduct a satellite based survey. And then demarcation of peripheral boundaries to clarify the ownership. Demarcation of peripheral boundaries to basically clarify the ownership. And then another, allotment of plots to eligible farmer. That means allocating plots to eligible farmers within 6 months. And next was 64.7% increased compensation. That means allocating farmers to eligible farmers within 6 months and increase this compensation by 64.7%. That is already their demand is कि whatever the compensation is this, that need to be increased by 64.7%. And this recommendation already given by one committee set up by the government earlier, but the failure to act on these recommendations forced the farmers to take to the street again. Now, what is the current status if we check? So current status of the protest as of now, that farmers have temporarily paused their march at the Mahamaya flyover in Noida. Click. So officials from the Noida, Greater Noida, Yamuna Express, they have verbally assured them of meeting with the secretary of the Uttar Pradesh government within a week. Now, the thing is this, what government has done till now. So as the farmers' agitations continue in Noida, the Uttar Pradesh government has set up a 5-member committee now to find solution to the issue faced by the farmers. That means government has set up a 5-member new committee. This committee was old committee. This is an old committee, but new committee has been set up by the government, and this committee will be chaired by IAS officer Anil Kumar Sagar, Principal Secretary of Infrastructure and Industrial Development. So as per the official order, the committee must submit its report and recommendation to the government within 1 month. Notably, that I already discussed you कि an earlier committee that was chaired by Revenue Board Chairman had already provided recommendations on the matter. So the newly formed committee, जो अभी 5-member committee set up हुआ है under the IAS officer, that will review these recommendations also, correct, and submit its final report within the stipulated time frame. So now the thing is this, whatever the farmers problem is, this basically highlight the long standing issue of the land acquisition and compensation, correct. Farmers demand is always for justice, transparency in implementation. Resolutions depends on the Uttar Pradesh government's response and timely actions. So this protest is all about land acquisition and compensation. So this protest has nothing to do with basically the minimum support price or 3 farm bills or any other things. So the thing is this farmers protest is a powerful reminder of the need for inclusive and transparent policies in land acquisition. As the government moves forward with its committee, all eyes are on how swiftly and effectively these issues will be resolved. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for further updates on this critical issue. Thank you.